Oh boy. Do I have one for you today, junkies? Yeah. What's up, fellow junkies, and welcome back. I am your host, Horror Junkies 509, the one and only Kyle. I'm here to greet you guys to another episode of the Junkie Movie Reviews. And if you're following along, today's going to be brought to you by the letter C. So I am keeping up with this alphabet series thing that I've started. But today's going to be a little bit different, because I've never reviewed a movie that I don't own. But I don't think I have a choice in the matter on this one, but I just came across it, watched it, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to review this one. So what we got going on today, being brought to you by the letter C, is 2016's Cabin Fever reboot, remake, whatever you guys like to call it. There's the cover of it. Yeah, normally I'd hold up the DVD, but you know how things go. Well, I guess what I can do, let's see here. Here's the original Cabin Fever right here. But it's not the one we're talking about. Just nice to remember. Alright, you guys, this came out in 2016. Cabin Fever, reboot, remake, whatever you want to call it. Directed by Travis Z. He does have a last name that starts with a Z, but he like everywhere I saw it, it said Travis Z. They tell me his real last name on IMDb, but there's just no way I'm going to pronounce it, so Travis Z sounds good to me. So, let's get into this thing, this cookie. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Alright, guys. To get into the basic plot of this movie, if you guys haven't seen the original, I'll crack it into it for you a little bit. 5 kids are going up to the cabin to get away from society, kind of just like live on the beaten track for a little while. You know, they're having a great time, drinking, being with their friends, you know, having fires, roasting marshmallows, living in a cabin, you know. No internet, no TV, no video games, you know, just whatever you can do. They come across some a stranger in the woods. I mean, you definitely tell there's something wrong with him. He's all covered in blood and stuff like that. And you know, this guy keeps messing with him. So basically, they beat him with like bats and stuff like that. So they're firing guns and stuff like that until they get this guy to go away. And basically, as they kind of keep going on in the story, they're trying to find help. They start realizing that they're starting to get sick. They don't know why, and so on and so forth. Without giving it all away, I know that with a reboot, remake, I could really just do this whole thing, but that's the general gist, is everyone starts getting sick, and they gotta start trying to get help. But everything and Mother Nature, people that are out there, are keeping them from getting help. So, without getting too far into it, if you guys don't remember, 2002, the first Cabin Fever came out, the original, directed by Eli Roth. What do they call them? Like horror royalty or something like that? Whatever it is. But I enjoyed the first one a lot. But this one, getting into it, you guys, the things I liked about this movie. I liked that they didn't do CGI. The cabin was cool. Yeah, you guys getting the picture I've been trying to form here for you guys? Okay, let's be real here. This movie wasn't really that great. And just to get into exactly why, when you do a remake, I expect you to throw in your own zazz to it, bring something new and creative to the movie. This movie was seriously exactly as the first one, the original one. Just with new people, new location. You guys will be watching this movie waiting for the new creative flair to come, and it's just not there. Like, you knew exactly what was going to happen because it just keeps happening like it did in the first one. And, you know, sometimes a remake like this isn't bad. Like, because, you know, we don't like it when... As horror fans, we don't like change. Let's be honest. We don't like change. But, I mean, if you're going to go and do a remake, I'm to the point where it's like, you gotta at least change it a little bit. I mean, yeah, you got new people, new location. But I got to the point where I was just like, I was so bored, I already knew what was going to happen. It's like, yeah, there's different characters, different actors playing them. But that was about it. So, let me go into the things I hated about this movie. I hated these kids. Like, seriously, I think as we go further and further, kids just get dumber and dumber in movies. Like, I get it. Kids in horror movies can't be smart because then there won't be a horror movie. It won't make sense. But there's a line, and this movie freaking crossed it. These kids were downright retarded. And, like, literally, just the biggest stickler I can go is, like, literally they changed so few things with this movie. Like, there's certain characters that have been gender swapped, and then there was certain parts, like just even the smallest minute thing in this movie was the same as the original. Like, it got to the point where I was just like, this is the original. It's just literally remade. It's not to, like, bring back the old fans, because the old fans have already seen this movie. This is literally to bring in, like, kids that have never seen this movie ever, and they're the ones that are going to love this movie. But for the ones that have probably seen the original, they're just like, you guys just made it on the same exact movie. So, I mean, not a lot to say good about this movie, you guys. If you guys are wanting a movie that's exactly like the original, I highly recommend this movie to you guys. But if you guys were looking for maybe a reimagining, or maybe someone throwing in a little more creativity into the whole thing, this isn't it. Because seriously, this is point blank Cabin Fever from 2002, just with some different people and some gender swapping, like I said. Like, very just small changes that really didn't carry the movie for me. Like, you guys might have a different opinion on it. Like I always say, every horror movie is at least worth one watch. Guys, go out, watch it once. Leave it in the comments. Tell me what you guys think. Maybe I'm just all wrong about this. Maybe this is exactly what we wanted. Maybe we wanted a remake that nothing changed. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but this is kind of my 2 cents on the whole thing. Alright, get into my rating. What would I rate this movie out of 10? I'm going to give this movie a 4 stars out of 10. And, I mean, just because the creativity aspect is not there, because this has already been done, like, just things you remember from the first one are in this movie. Like, one of my favorite parts, I better not do that. I don't want to ruin it for the people that do want to go watch it, but, I mean, like, just remember the things that you remember from the first one, because it stuck with you, because you liked it. It's in there. It's just point blank, same thing. So 4 stars out of 10 for me, you guys. Like yeah, I loved the feel of it. Like, they had a great setting. I mean, where they filmed it, I feel like it was greatly written for being exactly the same. I mean, the actors, we all know I don't feel like I can pick out good acting if it bit me in the ass. But just nothing that you nothing you could live your whole life without watching this remake, reboot, whatever. So that's it for me, you guys. Horror Junkies 509, giving it a 4 stars out of 10, and that's being generous. On IMDb, it's got like a 3 something, but I was able to finish it. I didn't fall asleep or anything like that. So there's that. Take it for whatever it is, you guys. Hopefully you guys like this review. I tried to keep it short with a movie that I wasn't crazy about. Like, comment, subscribe. Always check out my other videos. If you guys want to follow the entire Alphabet series, I will make a playlist for them. I'm shocked I haven't done that yet. Well, then again, they will be in the Junkie Movie Reviews playlist. So that's going to be it for me, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review for whatever it offered. But that's kind of it. I'm hoping you guys will check me back. I got some other videos coming up. And I will catch you guys next time. Oh, God. I think I'm getting it.